Yes. Okay, this recording is much clearer once you record it on the computer. Okay, you just do our prayers, etc. Oh, I forgot to change the title of the thing. Okay. Om Narayanam Padmabhuvam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharancha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogendra Mathasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padmapadancha Hastamalakancha Shishyam Tam Totakam Vartikakaramanyānasmadgurūn Santatamanatosme Shrutismritipuranānām Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Sadashivasamaramбhaṃ Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Om Dayanandeshwaraya Namaha. Now we look at these verses in chapter 13 from verse 8 onwards. In your books, it will be much easier to read than what is written over here. Okay. Amanitvam adambitvam ahimsa kshantirarjavam acharyopasanam shaucham stairyamaatma vinigraha indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshanam asaktiranabhishvangaha putradara grihadishu nityam cha samachittatvam ishtanishtopapatishu mayi chananya yogena bhaktiravyabicharini vivikta desha sevitvam aratirjana samsadi adhyatma jnana nityatvam tattva jnanartha darshanam etad jnanamiti proktam etad, all these which we read just now, which are the list of 20 values, all of these Bhagwan calls here as jnanam. He calls these only as jnanam. Of course, that's in a secondary sense, because these values, when you develop, they give you antakarana shuddhi, and as we saw in one of the classes, they actually are instrumental in slowly, reducing our dehatma bhava. Ajnanam yadatonyatha, and anyatha, other than these, if you have other than these, the opposite of these, if they are there, then all that is nothing but ajnanam, it is nothing but ignorance, born of ignorance, iti Bhagwan says. So far we have looked at amanitvam, okay, adambitvam, ahimsa and kshantihi, right? And last time we looked at Shanti, and we saw how Kshanti has many shades of meaning. So I think I have got a slide for it. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So we saw that it is the capacity to accept or to endure gracefully without complaints the choiceless situations which give us hardship and inconvenience in life. Now, it's a very tall order. It also means developing mental strength to face life. Life has got ups and downs, and the downs are particularly hard to face, and so developing the mental strength. Okay, I had thought I'd put one more. Oops, what happened? I thought I had put one more this thing over there. It also means developing strength to face, yeah, not reacting, not reacting when faced with hostility can also be called as Shanti. Today I was looking at Shankaracharya's Bhashyam, and that was the meaning which came out there. And that comes under a choiceless situation. Somebody is hostile to you and you don't react to that. Okay? Developing patience with reference to future events also comes under the topic of Shanti. Okay? And last time we looked at it in pretty great detail. People who did not attend that can listen to last time's class. Okay? It's there on the internet. Then now we are left with this task of answering the 4 questions. What will I gain when I follow Shanti? Let me get out and then let me just, do it. Because if I'm inside the PowerPoint, yeah, now I can do it. Wow, somebody is unmuted. Will you please mute yourselves? I'm muting everybody. When you answer, you unmute, okay?
सहनशीलता मिलती है.
So, what did you get when you follow Shanti? Fat.
Maturity.
Maturity, very good.
Mature.
Peace of mind.
Very nice.
Accommodation.
सहनशीलता.
I can't hear. Huh? क्या बोला?
सहनशीलता.
Forbearance.
Feeling of oneness. Feeling of oneness. Feeling of oneness.
That is not very clear to me. Feeling of oneness.
Yeah.
You may
And
expand
unity
on
in
that.
diversity.
1 minute, just
Accommodation.
expand on that.
Unity in diversity. Unity in diversity.
Okay. Feeling of oneness,
Life.
unity in diversity. This is all very advanced, This, I would not put it here. I would say more under Jnanam. In actual Jnanam, this will happen, but not at the level at which we are talking. We're talking at Antakarana Shuddhi. Sadhaka is aiming for Antakarana Shuddhi.
Right.
Anything else?
लाइफ को ड्रामा समझने की क्षमता.
प्लीज आप लाउडली बोले, क्योंकि किसी के बच्चे की आवाज आ रही है तो मुझे सुनाई नहीं देता है.
लाइफ को ड्रामा समझने की क्षमता.
Capacity to understand life as a drama. Wow. You are all very advanced students. Okay. Or next. Life you understand as drama only when you understand Mithyatvam properly. Eh? Okay, then next.
You become saint.
No superiority, inferiority complex.
No inferiority.
No superiority or inferiority. Superiority
no complex.
or inferiority.
I'll write no complex.
No complex.
Okay.
No complex.
Saintly, very nice. Okay.
Develop harmony of togetherness. Harmony of togetherness.
आपका same आया ना, feeling of oneness, unity in diversity. Okay, harmony. Okay, harmony in life. Okay. I can give some.
Helpful in meditation. Helpful in meditation also.
Helpful in yes, very much. Because mind will be quiet. So I'm going
we become more dharmic.
I'm going to remove this feeling of unity in diversity, okay? Because feeling of oneness is more or less the same. Because I need space. Meditation Okay.
Living intelligently. Guruma, living
Huh?
intelligently.
Living
Living
intelligent.
intelligently.
Living intelligently. Very nice. Okay. I would say gaining
You become
objective.
dharmic.
Huh?
Gaining dharmic.
Yeah, that is understood.
You
That
will
I will.
become.
Person will be dharmic only, no problem. Gaining objectivity. The person will gain objectivity. What about that?
ठीक है.
That
Huh?
is good. He will become more tolerant also.
Yeah, correct. Now we have no space. Tolerant, okay.
Guruma, accepting human nature as we do for nature. We
Accepting,
accept nature.
acceptance of human.
Understanding of a person.
Yeah, that is same. Acceptance and understanding. I will
Understanding of
take
a
it as one because now I'm running out of space. Anybody else?
Sympathetic attitude. Sympathetic attitude. Sympathetic attitude.
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic.
Tolerance में वो आ जाएगा. Okay, sympathetic. Okay, I'm just writing that. I'm not writing attitude. Okay. Now what do I lose by following Shanti?
I become immature.
No, what? No. This will be now. When by following Shanti, what will I lose?
Relationships, Guruma.
No.
Relationships.
No, that will be by not following Shanti. By following Shanti, what do I lose? This is interesting. Okay, I'll give you
ईगो सेटिस्फाई नहीं होगी.
I will lose fear. I will lose restlessness.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Right?
All positive things.
No, all the negatives
Agitated
I will
mind.
lose. I will lose all the I will lose fear.
Negative.
By following Shanti, मेरा क्या खत्म हो जाएगा? मेरा भय खत्म हो जाएगा, मेरा रेस्टलेसनेस खत्म हो जाएगा, ज्यादातर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, थोड़े बहुत कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स भी खत्म हो जाएंगे. Then one big thing is my belief that I have to be in control of every situation.
Yes.
Okay, I will lose my belief. नहीं तो हम सब लोग को लगता है कि we have to be in control of every situation. नहीं तो in fact bhai comes because we know that we are not in control of every situation. Some situations are there where we don't have control. Then we get bhayam, we get fear. So once I understand that everything is in Ishvara's order and everything goes by the laws of Ishvara, not our laws, it goes by Ishvara's laws. Okay, then I realize that I am not in control of every situation. So my belief that I should be in control of every situation, that goes away. And I accept that yes, it is true that I am not in control of every situation and it is okay. Tough one, no? I lose my belief. Let me write this down, then you all can ask questions. I lose my belief that I have to be in control. Always. Actually, in control of situations, okay? In control of situations. This is a very important point. This is a extremely important thing, because most of us as human beings, we have this very strong tendency to want to be in control of every situation, which is okay, nothing wrong with it. But the fact is, the reality is that we are not in control of every situation. Why? Because it's Ishvara's Srishti. Ishvara's laws are at work and we don't know what those laws are. Sometimes, many times they are in our favor, sometimes they are not. And when they are not, we are not in control of the situation. So then that comes as, but supposing I already accept that it is true that I don't have to be, it is true that I am not in control of every situation. I have a boss, you know, मेरा divine boss है. तो तब जब शांति है शरणागति है. Whenever shanti is there, there is sharanagati. In fact, I had written that. What will I gain when I follow value of shanti? I had written here. Surrender to Ishvara's order. It's very important. Ishvara's order. Okay. And by the same token, when I have surrendered to Ishvara's order, I also lose my belief that I must be in control of every situation. That belief brings a lot of fear, because at the back of the mind, we know the fact that we are not in control of every situation. And so unconscious fear is always there in the human heart, you know. And so once that surrender is there to Ishvara's order, the fear reduces a lot. Eh? Okay. Then we can go over this by not, oops, where did that go? By not following Shanti. Okay. By not following Shanti, what will I gain?
Gain immaturity.
Good.
Yes.
Impatience.
Impatience, yes.
Non-acceptance.
Non-acceptance.
Restlessness.
Which will give restlessness.
Assertive nature. I will be assertive.
Assertive is
nature.
okay. Aggressive. There is difference between assertive and aggressive. So I will become aggressive. Assertive, we don't have problem with being assertive.
No aggressive, but assertive.
Aggressive. I will prefer the word aggressive.
Sometimes I
Okay.
I think there is
In
some noise.
psychology, we have a difference between these two words, assertive and aggressive. So non-acceptance,
Not following
here
Shanti.
non-acceptance is really non-acceptance of Ishvara's order.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Very nice. So restlessness, fear, aggressive. I become more aggressive. And I strengthen my belief. I become reactive. Okay. I'll become very reactive.
Yes.
I strengthen my belief that my ego is real. Okay, we can leave that later on. You will understand it on your own. Okay, strengthen our belief. Two beliefs. One, I will strengthen my belief that I must be in control of every situation. In fact, from that belief only the aggressiveness comes. And the fear also comes from there only. You know. So my belief that I should be in control
Situation.
becomes strong. And from this, of course, strong ego, everything happens from here. What will I lose if I don't follow Kshanti? Same thing as here. All these things will come here.
Maturity.
I will lose my maturity.
All this is...
you know, now this will be exact opposite. I'll lose my peace of mind.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah?
I will lose that.
I will lose my objectivity. What does objectivity mean? Objectivity means to see things as they are. Okay, so I will lose that capacity. Okay, okay. So we finish with Shanti. Well done, all of you. Very well done. Eh? And the next one is going to be Arjavam. So Arjavam means simplicity, straightforwardness, alignment of one's personality. So we have 3 layers of personality. We can, one of our ways of looking at ourselves is the 3 layers. We have the physical layer, we have the, vachika at speech level, and we have the mental level. So kayika, vachika, manasa. So all of them should be in alignment. That means thought, word and deed, they should be in alignment. That means a person will have an integrated personality. The personality is healthy. So when there is no alignment, what happens? I think something, I speak something else, and I do something even, I may even do something totally different. The person then what? Has no alignment, and the personality is kind of split. There's a split personality. So there will be strain, lot of strain for that person. Okay, no stability for the person. समझो आप एक क्लासिकल म्यूजिक कॉन्सर्ट पे गए, ओके, और उधर क्या होते, all the instruments are not in tune. Many instruments are going to be played, and every instrument has got its own, उसका own जो भी बोलता है, तान, स्वर, जो भी है, everything is at a different pitch. The singers are also all singing at different pitch, which is not at all matching. Iti. Then what will happen? It will be noise, no? It can't be called as music. Our life is also music. So, let our life be music, her individual ka, and therefore harmony has to be there. Our life is meant for happiness for ourselves, for others. So there must be harmony, and therefore there should be alignment in thought, word and deed. In sattvic thought, sattvic word, sattvic deed. Otherwise you can have alignment, of tamasic thought, tamasic word, tamasic deed. No. We want alignment of sattvic thought, sattvic words, sattvic deeds. Okay. So that's why in Upanishad, we have this beautiful prayer. Vang me manasi pratishtita, mano me vachi pratishtitam. Very beautiful. Let my speech be established in my mind. Let my mind be established in speech. Let there be alignment. Whole personality, let it be alignment. So Pujya Swamiji used to tell us that Ravana had 10 heads, So these 10 heads of Ravana, actually they symbolize multiple split personality disorder. Because each head is telling him something else. And that is what Ravana's 10 heads are actually symbolizing. And we have a very common example of split mind in our lives only. वो क्या है? You decide you want to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and go for a walk. Who decided this? The thinker decided this. Now at 5 a.m. the alarm rings. And what does the doer do? The doer, pachak, he'll put off the alarm and go back to sleep. So there is a lack of commitment to one's own decisions. With the children's program, I'll say lack of commitment to oneself. We are not committed to our own decisions. So there is a lack, there is no arjavam there. No alignment there between the thinker, the speaker, the doer. It's not there. So what happens? The result is conflict. There is guilt. Mind is not quiet. Mind is not receptive to Vedanta. So we used to have some, one of our very senior teachers is Swami Paramarthanandji of Chennai. So very senior. So he used to say that the best method of developing Arjavam is to be punctual. Punctuality is the best way of developing that. Supposing I want to be punctual, and I promised, say Komal, that I will come to her house at 4:30. Okay. And I intended to start at 4 o'clock because it's going to take me half an hour to reach her place. But exactly at the time that I was to start out, at that time only, somebody in great distress rings me up. And so I have to attend to that person. I am not able to go at that time, and I'm either going to be late or I'm not going to be able to go at all. So what would be Arjavam in this case? In this case, it would be that I should phone her and inform her that, hey, Komal, that, I had told you that I was going to come, but this is what has happened. I'm not able to come. But in India, what happens? This kind of courtesy, it's just courtesy, You're valuing the other person's time. You're valuing your own words, firstly, number one, and you're valuing the other person's time. Both of these things are involved in that. So you inform. And then I must say, this is true of class also. So there'll be some people who say that, yes, we will come for class. They will come for one class. They won't come for the other class, and they won't inform either, So this is what we will call as that courtesy is not there. Maybe they don't have the value. The teacher is coming to take the class. So let us inform, but maybe that value is not there. It's taken for granted. And this is also kind of a lack of Arjavam. So now, this is a very simple, small thing. So now let's look at Arjavam, okay? In the case of, let's look at what does it mean? What will we gain if we follow Arjavam? Firstly, we'll gain alignment in our personality, no? Correct? So I'll put that down. Is that okay with you all? Let me put you all on top so that I can see you clearly. Yeah. Is it okay if I write alignment in personality? Okay.
I become
Yeah.
reliable,
Reliable. Very nice.
reliable and dependable.
Reliable. Dependable. Very nice.
And courteous. And courteous.
Courteous, straightforward. Straightforward.
I get respect.
I
get respect.
I gain respect. Then my mind becomes, because I am in alignment, my mind becomes more quiet, not so restless and conflicted. And so the mind also becomes more receptive to Vedanta. Okay? So quiet and a learning mind. Gain a learning mind. Not only that, I will be conscious and alert. Right? I'll have to be conscious to know that, I'm thinking like this, my words should reflect what I am thinking and my actions should reflect my words. Iti. So the person becomes a more conscious person. Is that okay? Acceptable to all?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I call it as conscious living. This is a very important quality. Today only I found my, so what happens when we are doing the topic of values is we become reflective about ourselves also. So today yesterday I discovered 3 ways in which I was not conscious. 3 times, at least. So you become more alert because I'm doing the topic of Arjavam. So then I am myself now reflective. So like today I had bought dahi, okay? And I came up. I forgot to bring it from my scooter. So then I was going to eat no dahi. So I had to go down. Then I said, okay, I was not conscious. I'm not living consciously. So Arjavam makes you live more consciously. I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't do it. The thinker was one and the doer was somebody else. Okay.
हमको disciplined और सत्यवादी
I
बना
will get stability, discipline. Okay. Honesty. Okay, very good. Then what do I lose when I don't follow, when I follow Arjavam? Supposing I follow Arjavam, what are the things that I will lose?
I'm considered a sick person.
I didn't understand that.
I am considered a sick person.
You are,
So what do I
you are
lose?
branded as addicted.
Disciplined. No, I don't lose. I lose indiscipline. I will lose my indiscipline. That's the same thing as told as I will be considered a strict person. So I lose living by impulse, same as indiscipline also. Eh? Living by impulse.
Totally unreliable.
I lose,
Unreliable person. I become unreliable person.
I lose
Unreliable.
my, 1 minute. You again, this is
No,
again. No. By following Arjavam, what do I lose? I lose my unreliability. Lose my unreliability. Reliability. Because I am following Arjavam. So now I become a reliable person. Eh? Is that okay? So I will lose my unreliability.
Unconscious living.
Yes.
Lose my unconscious
I will
living.
lose unconscious living. Doesn't mean that I gain it, okay? So I better write the word lose. Unconscious living. Okay.
I will lose indiscipline. I will lose
my unconscious living. Very good. Unconscious living, inattentive. I will lose my inattentiveness.
Yes.
Same thing as unconscious living. Just another word. In fact, that's what happened to me. I was inattentive. That means my mind was somewhere else. When I picked up my bag and came up and forgot to pick up the dahi, my mind was already somewhere else, and therefore I didn't remember the dahi. I was inattentive. Oh no, the dobi has come. 1 minute. You all wait, no? Okay. Then what do I gain when I don't follow Arjavam? Living by impulse. The habit of being inattentive.
I am unreliable.
No.
I gain a lack inattentiveness.
I am
Unreliable.
straightforward.
Unreliability. Okay.
I am not straightforward.
Yeah, I may be manipulative.
Yes.
Possible manipulativeness. I'm glad you thought of that, eh?
I am indisciplined.
Indiscipline.
Dishonest.
Dishonest. I may gain dishonesty. Not necessary, but I may gain. Oh. Okay. Then what do I lose when I don't follow Arjavam?
Just cross it from there to here. That
I lose my alignment. Lose alignment of
alignment,
personality.
reliability, dependability,
Yeah,
courteousness, straightforward, everything which is there.
exactly.
I lose that. Which I gain, I lose here. That's a very simple mathematics.
Yes. Okay. तो ये आपके बुद्धि में घुस जाना चाहिए एकदम. मीन्स आई लूज माई स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्डनेस. So what this is meant to do is to show us possible reasons why people are not able to live by the value. Because when you live by impulse, there is an immediate gratification. Whereas when you have to be disciplined, you may not get that temporary immediate gratification, you know. So this will immediately, by not following Arjavam, what do I gain? That particular column will show you why the person is not able to live by. There is some gain the person is getting, you know. So by living by impulse, I should write there very clearly, gain immediate gratification. By being inattentive also I gain immediate gratification, whatever that may be. By being unreliable also I get that. I'm getting something, that's why I don't follow it, you know. So that column is very important. By not following Arjavam, what do I gain? Iti. Etc. etc. I'm not putting any more. My spellings are all gadbad. Eh? I also lose my quietness of mind. Quietness and receptivity to Vedanta or non-learning mind. Okay? So I should really put all this on the group. Okay. With that, we will come to the next one. And the next one.
गुरुमा एक क्वेश्चन है मेरा.
हाँ, बताओ.
गुरुमा जैसे अगर हम इस आर्जवम को अपनाते हैं, जैसे हम कॉन्शियस लिविंग रहते हैं, तो हम एक समय में जो काम करेंगे हमारा पूरा ध्यान वहीं रहेगा, तो हम दूसरी बातें सोच नहीं पाएंगे.
ऐसा नहीं है बेटा. There are many people who live consciously and are able to multitask. I know I am not able to do it. Unfortunately, I don't have that skill, you know, कि मैं multitask नहीं कर सकती हूँ. But I know some people, they are so efficient. वो लोग 10 वस्तु equally well, they can do it at the same time. It's called as multitasking. वो conscious livingly करते हैं. Because their mind is very swift, you know. My mind is not a swift mind. उनकी बुद्धि बड़ी sharp है और बड़ी swift है. तो 5 वस्तु कर सकते हैं. जैसे usually surgeons' minds will be like that. Like Dr. Bhatia's mind will be a swift mind. They have to make very quick decisions. ठीक है. तो conscious living का मतलब ये नहीं हुआ कि आप slow बन जाओगे या आप दूसरे वस्तु नहीं कर सकोगे. ऐसी कुछ नहीं है.
But one is living that, so one should be very cautious as well as focused.
Conscious and focused, yeah. So, but that doesn't mean a multitasker is not conscious and focused. Sometimes some people, some jobs require, some jobs, usually managerial jobs will require your focus to be at the same time, you know, in different places, eh?
No,
and they can do it.
A visionary is supposed to have that.
Yeah.
You see, a bird eye view of the entire project and entire company.
Not only bird eye view, some people can even look at the details, you know. And it's just that their mind is very quick. It's like a computer. Computer can handle many tasks at the same time. So I would look at it as just as a, you know, skill of the brain, no? It's a skill. Probably it can be developed. I have not developed it. Huh? Some people have it highly developed. Okay, now we'll go to the next value. Okay. And the next value is Acharyopasanam. This was Arjavam. We've done Arjavam, right? Yeah.
Yes,
This is
Acharyopasanam.
Acharyopasanam. And this is a very important quality for a Vedantic student. Acharyopasanam means worship or reverence towards the teacher. So when it is said worship the teacher, really speaking, the worship does not go to the person. Because as a person, this teacher or guru is as limited as any other person. So then why worship the Acharya? Because the Acharya represents the Shastra Jnanam which is there in him or her. So my namaskara to the Acharya is my namaskara to the Vedas. Okay? The knowledge of the Vedas which is there in this person. So Acharya is like a temple for the scriptures. Iti. And so through the namaskara to Acharya goes to namaskara to scriptures, and through the scriptures the namaskara goes to whom? It goes to Bhagavan, because Bhagavan is the one who revealed the scriptures. Iti. Okay. See? Yeah. So worship is really to the Vedas. Why worship the scriptures now? Why should I worship the Vedas? Very important to know. Because these Shastras give us knowledge which is unique, which we cannot get from any other source. This knowledge is not available from any other source. So we cannot get Atma Jnanam, nor can we get Vishesha Dharma Jnanam. That means knowledge of Punya and Papa. That also we do not get from any of the 5 means of knowledge that we use in our daily life. So we use 5 means of knowledge in our daily life, and Shastra is the 6th means of knowledge. So Shastra is a pramanam. That I'll be looking at that now in detail. It gives us the knowledge that we cannot get through any other means of knowledge. And our other means of knowledge which we have done in detail in our introductory classes. So I'm not going to revise over what what each one individually means. I'm just stating what they are. So we have 5 means of knowledge accepted in Vedanta for our Laukika Vyavahara, and that is Pratyaksha, Anumana, Arthapatti, Upamana, and Anupalabdhi. Okay, in English they are called as perception, inference, postulation, comparison, and non-apprehension. If you are like, I will send you all notes on this just to refresh your minds on what they are. Okay, so the other 5, I must go back. So the other 5 means of knowledge which we use in our daily life, okay. For the sake of understanding what is Pramanam, I will look at the features of Pratyaksha. What is Pratyaksha? The knowledge that we gain from our 5 sense organs. Okay. Now our 5 sense organs, this will be good for you, Asha Lal. It's a very introductory, thing which we do in the introductory portion. Our 5 sense organs like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. These are the 5 sense organs. Each of them gives us unique knowledge, which the other sense organs cannot give. So eyes give me knowledge of form and color, which ears cannot give. Ears give me knowledge of sound, which eyes cannot give, right? So each of them is giving me a knowledge which is unique, totally unique, and no other sense organ can either confirm the knowledge nor they can contradict it. That is the meaning of Pramanam, a means of knowledge. It is a means of knowledge because it is unique. You cannot get it from any other source. Iti. Okay, therefore it is called as means of knowledge. And that cannot be contradicted nor it can be confirmed by any other source. So, our Vedas, okay, is the sixth pramanam. We had 5 pramanams early, we saw, which we are using in our daily life. And Vedas are the sixth pramanam, called as Shabda pramanam, because it is a means of knowledge in the form of words. Its words will give us the knowledge, right? So Vedic knowledge is unique, and therefore, okay, yeah, it cannot be confirmed or contradicted by any other means of knowledge. Now, accepting what Vedas reveal as unique knowledge requires Shraddha. Really, it requires Shraddha. Shraddha means here, in this case, with reference to Pramanam, accepting that the knowledge given by the Veda is unique knowledge which I cannot get from anywhere else, which is not available for verification by any other Pramanam. This is extremely, and this Shraddha is very difficult thing to develop. I struggled with it a lot, you know. I even reached up to, I had been studying several years with Swami Viditatmananji. Then I went for the 3-year course, and still understanding this is Pramanam took time. I think it was only Puja Swamiji's blessing that finally it clicked. Oh my God, this is Pramanam. So one of our senior teachers, Swami Paramathananji, says the way to develop Shraddha is through Upasana. Now, before we look at that, imagine that there is a person with only 4 sense organs from birth. Okay? That means he doesn't have eyes, he is blind from birth. He doesn't have capacity to see with his eyes. Now what happens is, though he can't see with his eyes, he has got total Shraddha in his other 4 sense organs. Complete. He doesn't doubt them at all. Whatever knowledge they give, he has full faith in them. Now at the age of 50, some new technology comes. And supposing a doctor gives him this 5th sense organ, which is the eyes. Okay, new eyes, fully working, transplant of eyes ho gaya. And the doctor tells him, now you have got these new eyes, you should be able to see. And your eyes, you will be able to see color, you will be able to see forms, you will be able to see shapes. But this person has faith only in his 4 sense organs, which he has been using up till now. So now he insists that he has to verify what these new sense organ is going to give him through the other sense organs. Otherwise, he wants to verify it through that. Okay? 5th sense organ he is not able to accept. So he wants to verify the color that he receives through that with his ears. But the ears can never confirm the color. Ears can't contradict it either. That is why eyes are a pramanam, because they give you unique knowledge which you cannot get from anything else. So the knowledge that the eyes give, no other sense organ can give. So towards pramanam, what should be my attitude? My attitude should be that pramanam is giving me knowledge. It is revealing a fact. And this fact cannot be proved or disproved by other pramanas. So, in the tradition, Veda is accepted as a 6th pramana, Shabda pramana, okay, in Advaita Vedanta. And in our tradition, this Shraddha, that Veda is a pramana, is created right from the birth. You can imagine all those little Batus who are studying the Vedas. They have Shraddha, total Shraddha, unshakable Shraddha. They look upon Veda as a sixth, like they won't even look at a sixth sense organ. If there was a sixth sense organ, how much Shraddha would be there in that? That much Shraddha that they have in Veda is accept. Whatever Veda reveals is a fact. Iti. So now in our example, supposing the blind man says, I will not accept the eyes. If it cannot be verified by the other four sense organs, who is going to be the loser? The blind man only will be the loser. If he refuses to accept his new eyes, all that will happen is he will not get new knowledge of color. Similarly, if I refuse to accept the Veda as a pramanam, as an instrument of unique knowledge, I will not receive that unique knowledge given by the Vedas. I will go on try to prove it through other means, and I will never be able to prove. So, just like I have full trust that my sense organs are reporting correctly to me, my eyes are giving me correct information, my ears are giving me correct information, I have full trust in my sense organs. I never doubt what they report to me. In the same way, I need to have Shraddha towards the Vedas. So my Shraddha towards the Vedas should be like my Shraddha towards my sense organs. How to develop that Shraddha? It has to come from birth. And that's why in the Vedas itself, Acharyopasanam is kept as part of the study, as part of the culture. It's part of the culture only. What is the connection? Acharya we saw is the repository of Vedic wisdom. So Shraddha in Vedas automatically transfers as Shraddha in Acharya. Okay? In today's context, many of us did not even know that there is something called Vedas. I never knew until I came to Vedanta. So how can we develop Shraddha in the Vedas? If we have Shraddha in the Acharya, great reverence and respect and Shraddha that what the Acharya is saying is true, or we have Advaita Vasana from before, previous life. So when you go to satsang and you're hearing all this that is here is one, somehow you have a gut feeling it is true. Which is what happened to me. I had a gut feeling this is true. I couldn't understand it. But there was a gut feeling that ye sach hoga. This must be true. And I had great reverence for my acharyas. So the reverence for the acharya transfers as reverence to Vedas. Reverence and respect for the acharya will transfer as reverence and respect for the Vedas. Now Pujya Swamiji in his book Value of Values, he looks at Acharyopasanam more as service and surrender to the teacher. Because service implies a frame of mind, a certain frame of mind towards the teacher, of acceptance, of no resistance, And many of us in our 3-year course, we had a very high regard for Pujya Swamiji. Respect, regard for him. So his words became Veda for us. Like when I was with Swami V's words were Veda for me. Pujya Swami's words were Veda for me. And truly that blessed me. And this respect and reverence, it enabled some of us to experience the sweetness of surrender of the ego. My teacher's words became more important than my own words, my own resistance. It became the sweetness of surrender of personal likes and dislikes. And you experience the sweetness of the willingness to give without demand for return. So, I don't know how to explain it. The heart becomes so soft. It's a soft heart. It's It's a soft heart who is listening to the Veda. Eh? So, while Acharya Upasanam means a great personal surrender, it also means not blind surrender. Otherwise, the student can get exploited if there is a needy Acharya. So, the Acharya to whom the student surrenders must be one who has got, clear knowledge, is able to see himself as Purna, because only then the Acharya is free of need. And so you need a non-needy teacher, or non-needy Acharya, otherwise student can be exploited. So in Acharya Upasanam, willingness to serve is the significant thing rather than particular acts of service. Willingness to serve means an inner readiness, to serve. Whether or not your Guru asks you to serve, but you are ready to serve in your mind. It's about the attitude in your mind. That is the Upasanam. It means a happy acceptance of any way in which I am asked to serve. I must say I was a little bit lacking in this. I used to rebel with Swamiji. He wanted me to be in Bangalore. No, I am the one who chose Dehradun. So I said, no, I will be here. So an attitude in which nothing is asked of me is considered too small. So I am ready to do any action that I can do. Okay. So in this guru-disciple relationship, there is no give and take. Guru gives and, I take, or no, it's not like that. There is only giving on part of the student. That's the student's frame of mind. Iti. And through such an attitude, this is all Puja Swamiji's words, of unquestioning complete service, the student is blessed. Okay. So now, these 4 questions, I think we are past our time. Let me see, 59 minutes have gone. I think we have 15 minutes more. We can go till 6:15, in which case we can answer what do I gain by following this, and what do I lose by following this. Okay. Okay, all this we have done. Okay, so we are here. So by gaining this Acharya Upasanam, what will I gain? By following this, what will I gain? You have to unmute.
Okay. I gain Shraddha.
Yes. Shraddha in what?
Shraddha in the Acharya, total surrender to the Acharya.
Shraddha in Acharya and what
In
he
Vedas.
teaches.
In the Vedas.
And Vedas, because he
What
teaches
he
Veda.
teaches in the Vedas, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full faith in the Vedas.
And then as a result of
I
that
get,
Shraddha, what will I get? I will get knowledge. Shraddhavan labate jnanam.
Jnanam.
So I will get clear knowledge eventually. Clear knowledge eventually get blessings of Guru. Without that, you don't ever get that knowledge. Right? What do I lose when I follow Acharya Upasanam? I lose a doubting mind.
अज्ञानी रह जाएंगे.
I lose doubting mind. That's what I will lose. I will lose a doubting mind. Otherwise, lot of doubting minds means doubting mind about pramanatvam. About what is taught is true or not.
I will lose ignorance.
Yeah, ignorance. Better write lose. Nah, otherwise we all get confused. Lose ignorance.
Yes, lose ignorance.
Okay. What do I gain when I do not follow Acharyopasanam? I will say this one. I will strengthen my ego. My belief in my ego becomes stronger rather than in the Veda. A belief in my intellect, belief in my ego is better,
Yes,
is
ego.
strengthened. Can you understand this? Rather
Yes.
Yes.
rather
Yes.
than in Veda. What do I gain? I will gain a doubting mind.
Yes.
And with doubting mind, you cannot, this knowledge will never come to you. Because the knowledge is really beyond the intellect. So, okay.
Okay.
Then what do I lose when I don't follow Acharyopasanam?
I will lose Shraddha.
Yes. Shraddha, that lose Shraddha, better write that. Lose Shraddha.
Also, you
That this
lose Shraddha
knowledge
and the
is correct. Yeah,
and the blessing of the Guru and
yeah.
whatever Acharya.
Blessings of Guru may still, because they are very compassionate. But if they are, if the person is a very argumentative and, means pointing finger kind of person, possibly they may lose the blessing. But if the person is really having a genuine difficulty in for example, I had genuine difficulty in understanding the Pramanatva. Then they are very kind, they tolerate your presence a lot, and your questions also.
That Guru can decide, but if he gets a Shishya like Duryodhana, he will have
Yeah. Then so today I'd wanted to take Shaucham also, but I think we are out of time. Yeah, we are at 6 o'clock.
No,
I think this is enough.
we can take
It
next
can be
time.
quite heavy. These value classes they make us think a lot, so it can be heavy. So we stop and we look at Shaucham next time. Shaucham is quite heavy. Okay. Ashaut.
No, but this is interactive.
This interactive. Yeah.
So it is very good.
Yeah.
So it is all right that way.
Okay.
It's not that heavy.
Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So we'll meet at 6:30 for the prayer meeting. Tomorrow I go to I'm going to Rishikesh for 3 days. One of my friends, Swamini, she's come from London. So I'm just going to spend some time with her. And I will take the prayer meeting. If I'm on the route, I think I should reach Rishikesh before that. Alpna is supposed to pick me up. So I don't know what time I'm going.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
I know it's Saturday.
Tomorrow is
so at
Saturday,
least I will turn on the room, if nothing else. The room will be turned on. If I'm on the way, and I will hopefully be able to turn on the room. I think I will reach before 6:30, so it should be okay. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat.